Welcome back to the channel, guys. Adventure Elliot here and my friend Carlos that I met on the Camino de Santiago, and today we're doing a route in the mountains of Malaga. Here we are going towards El Torcal de Antequera, where there's a lot of geologic and geographic interesting points that I'll talk about later. But let's check out the route en route to the trail we're going to. We're gonna do a shorter route today, about 2 hours. And I'll show you when we get to the point where we start. It is absolutely beautiful and it's cold here. It's December, it's almost Christmas time. So join Carlos and I on an adventure in the mountains of Malaga. All right, here we are at the Natural Park Torcal de Antequera. So this is where we're gonna have today's adventure. And I've been here once before. A very interesting story. It was in summer, 2 summers ago, when I started my YouTube channel. And there's some backstory behind that, which I'll explain later. So we're gonna do, I think, the 2-hour harder route. And man, it is cold. We got Carlos and the handy dandy hiking stick, and we got Gustavo, the Chihuahua that he adopted probably a month ago. We did that together. Cordoban olive oil area. Just look at these rocks here. These are definitely unique karstic formations. Hola, buenos. And let's see how long Gus can keep up with us before we have to hold him. He's a tough little bugger though, look at him. Good boy, Gus. So Carlos and I, we met back at the border of Cantabria and Asturias. And we hiked together for 2 days along the Cantabrian Sea in northern Spain. Absolutely stunning northern Spain, together. Whoa, yes. Increíble, gente. And became friends, and lo and behold, he says, I'm from Malaga, and I moved here, and here we are doing the same hiking, but this time in southern Spain. And Gustavo now has joined us. So this is a little bit difficult. You gotta watch where you're stepping. There's a lot more jagged rocks everywhere. But nonetheless, what a geologic anomaly phenomenon here. And like I said, man, it is freezing. It's almost like we're in another planet. Check it out. So everyone might think that Andalusia is always sunny and warm and dry. Well, you have these little microclimates here. Clearly it's wet, it's rained recently. But that's what all these mountains do, is they create microclimates like the one you even have in Malaga, where it's sunny and warm. It has a nice year-round average temperature when you compare it to the rest of Europe. And Malaga, the coast, the capital, is only about 45 minutes in car from here. So you can get the best of both worlds in a matter of hours. Wow. Ven aquí, check this out, bro. Wow. Jesus. Nobody's out here today. We got the whole place to ourselves. Incredible. You can even see the clouds moving there. We're at that elevation here. I'm not exactly sure what elevation it is. Pretty spectacular, you guys. Wow, guys, I just lost my cell phone. Imagine losing your cell phone in these rocks. And miraculously, I found it. and it's not even damaged. I can't even believe it. So make sure you secure your cell phone when you're hiking through these rocks, because man, it's incredible how much we depend on our cell phones these days. Crikey. Come on, Gus. Look at Gus. Really loves adventuring with us. Look at this guy. What a brave young little perrito. He's a true adventurer. Okay, you guys, so we're at the point where you can go to the hard route or the easy route. And because of time, it's already 4:30 here. The sun's gonna set in an hour and a half or so. And we got a little dog. We're going to take the easier route. But nonetheless, look at it. Beautiful little canyon here. Carlos said that he spotted mountain goats. And I wanted to mention that this is known for its wildlife here. So if we can get some videos of a mountain goat, that would be awesome. Can't guarantee it though, but what we can guarantee is this spectacular geology, unlike anything in the world. And the only other place that I can think that was like, that made me go wow, was Tenerife, when I went up to Spain's highest point, Volcan Pede. Okay, you guys, this might be the best shot we get of the volcano. Highest point in Spain at 3,718 meters. There we go, verification. And there is the highest point in Spain. Y no hace mucho frío hoy, wow. Me sorprende. All this rock is volcanic, and wow, you can just see like where the magma like slowly became sedentary there. All of this is volcanic rock, so cool. And of course, there's many more beautiful and spectacular, mind-blowing sights in Spain, many of which you've seen in my videos, but each one has their own charm and their own special thing about it. So here in this canyon, let me give you guys a look. In this canyon, yeah, we could see vultures, goats. It is much warmer. There is no wind because this big cliff here is blocking the wind, so that is nice. Finally, we've warmed up, and Gustavo, look at this guy. Wow, he is truly the most adventurous Chihuahua I've ever seen. He takes after his dad, Carlos. Gus is gonna lead us here. Let's go, Gus, come on. It's bringing back memories of the Camino de Santiago in Asturias. Me and him hiking along those beautiful coastal cliffs of Asturias. So just a little science lesson. Basically, first of all, I'm not a geologist, but these formations here, the reason they have these interesting shapes is because they are karst formations, and therefore they are limestone, and limestone erodes very, very easily. And so when it rains, it erodes the rocks and leaves what you see here. And I'm pretty sure this was also an ancient sea, millions and millions of years ago. Actually been here one time before. However, I didn't do this hiking excursion, but I came here with a middle-aged British woman from Cornwall, and I was doing what's called a workaway. Yes, what a great way to end the workday. Woo! So I volunteer worked in Rio Gordo, Spain, which is another little beautiful Andalusian Malagueñan village, city, small town. Gracias.
Tú das una vuelta, si yo no estoy aquí, toca el timbre.
Vale. And when I first arrived there, she was so nice. She received me well. She hosted me, of course, and she idealized me, and she said, "Yo, you're better than having a boyfriend." And you know, we got along, and I was working on her little farm there, helping with her animals, fixing up the property. And so she brought me here one of those days to check this out, and she also brought me to the wolf sanctuary. I did a video there with Daniel the Wolf Whisperer, a German guy who here we are. So socializes, well, I guess has wolves here from all over the world, here near Antequera. And anyways, she brought me here and I checked it out, but I didn't do this route. Long story short, you can have good workaways and bad ones. Well, I had a good one in another village near Alcalá la Real, Spain, where I started making YouTube videos. And I was with her and it was good at first, but then after about 3 or 4 days, everything went bad and I had to get out of there. Because at the end of the day, you guys, you're staying with strangers and sometimes you might get along, sometimes you might not get along. And she started to not like me and she was, you know, giving me all sorts of weird, strange threats. And I just, you know, she was a nice lady, but I think she had some issues. Anyways, I got out of there, came back to Malaga, where I met my German friends, Johannes and Nettie, and we went on an epic road trip along the southern coast of Spain, Murcia, Valencia, Alicante, Almeria. And then I started the Camino de Santiago. So these were like my first YouTube videos here in Spain. So it's kind of like full circle. And so I should make a video on workaways because workaways are a popular and cheap and affordable way to travel because you live with a host, you work for them, and in exchange they provide you food and housing. And usually they are exceptional because you can see their profiles and see reviews on what other workaway people have rated them as good or bad. But this lady had no reviews, and so I took a risk. And the reason was because we just ended the quarantine lockdown and I needed a place to stay. I pretty much had no choice, and I thought, well, I'm open-minded. I've stayed with strangers before in Mexico and Costa Rica. I've done it all like that. And yeah, a nice learning lesson. Little sidetrack from this video, but if you want to learn more about workaway, let me know. I can make a video, a more in-depth video on my workaway experiences. All right, guys, it's very windy, but I want you to see this, and I'll turn the volume off so the wind doesn't bother me, but check out this view. All right, man. Frozen in Malaga. Who would have thought? We're back in the car warming up, and then we're gonna head back into Antequera to get some typical food. So, wow, what an adventure, guys. Did you have fun? ¿Lo pasaste bien?
Sí, muy divertido.
Carlos, yo y el perrito Gustavo. We did that hike just in the nick of time because now we can't see anything. Full on fog here. And we got lucky. So now the real challenge starts because this is a very windy road and we can't really see much. There's really low visibility, so wish us luck. Guys, check this out. The fog is dissipating and these are the views below with the sun. So that just proves the microclimate we're in. Check it out, it's incredible. That is the Mediterranean, far into the distance. Antequera, you guys. This is Antequera. Definitely famous. Yeah. Look at that. Check this out. This is the castle in Antequera. Wow. Antequera below. And the rock of love, La Piedra de los Amantes. So navigating these little Spanish streets here isn't the easiest task to do. They're up and down and they're narrow. So this is Antequera, you guys. You saw the castle there from the previous clip. Wowzers. Wow, check this out. Woo. Look guys, it's the Mercadona Distribution Center. Woohoo! Mercadona. Mercadona. It employs so many people, and look at all the trucks lining up, you guys. I saw like 100 of them, not even this part. Jeez, oh jeez. Mercadona, Mercadona. Okay guys, this is where they make the polverones and the mantecados. They're packaging them right now. Interesting, here in this distribution center that's only open from August past December. ¿Estás abierto en enero? No. Yeah, only through Christmas, you guys. So you come here for Christmas and you get all these things, these polverones or these mantecados, which look like this. You'll see them all over Spanish grocery stores. And they're made with the pig lard, right? With sugar and flour, and they're called polverones or mantecados. So like this place is really famous for them. You'll see them all over Spain. So cool. Carlos is the one who invited me here. He knows the stuff that's valuable for you guys as a Spaniard. Well, you guys, so that was an excursion, a little fun video in the mountains of Antequera, the Torcal, finishing here at the Antequera. Bye-bye, adios. And I bought this mixed bag of polverones and mantecados. Madre mia. So, I hope you guys liked that video. We're actually by the Mercadona Distribution Center. Carlos, dile adios.
Adiós.
It was a great day. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Hasta luego.